Welcome to this installment of creating chord extensions using major and minor triads. Part 1, Major Chords. This is part 1 of a 4-part series of creating chord extensions. Now before I get into this, I would just like to say the chart that you've seen in the beginning of this video will be also included at the end for your reference. To my right, I'll also be posting tablature for the chord voicings. Now for the left hand, or from which we're getting the extensions, the key tone, if we're going to be playing the single bass note, my recommendation is to use your middle finger because it allows you to be able to play the full chord or triad in the left hand and be able to arpeggiate that chord if you wish. Just kind of falls into that form. Now if you're going to play the root and third in combination, where you're playing it simultaneously, my recommendation is to use your index and your pinky. Okay? It is the strongest, and also it's the most comfortable way to play that. Now the other part would be that of playing a major 7 chord. So let's look at that. There's a couple ways that I play it, and the one that I prefer is playing the root again with my middle finger, and then the 5th just like I'm going to play the triad, and I just move up and play the 7. Excuse me, got my hand on the note. I prefer this because of 2 reasons. First, it's most comfortable for me, and also I like that low end added 5th within the chord for my ear, and it just kind of fills things out a little bit better for me. Also, you can play it by playing the 3rd and the 7. So the root, the 3rd, and then the 7. Although I have to turn it at an angle in order to be able to get to it, so it's something that's more acquainted with standing up. I have problems with my wrist and my joints, so less stress the better for me. I prefer not to play that chord very much because I'm just not comfortable with it, you know. So I kind of lean towards this one. Anyhow, alright. Now let's begin, starting with just the root in the left hand and a C major triad in the right hand, beginning with a standard inversion. That gives us a reference point. Now let's move on to the extensions. I'll be playing an A minor triad in the right hand, and this will give us a C major 6th chord. Okay, I'll be playing an E minor triad in the right hand now, and that'll give us a C major 7. Okay, I'll be playing a G major triad in the right hand, and that will give us a major 9 chord. Okay, major 11 chord coming up, so I'll be playing an F major in the right hand, and it will give us that major 11 chord. Okay, I'll be playing a major 13 now, and I will be playing in the right hand a D minor triad. And back to the root. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and play the root 3rd. Now I'm going to play the root 3rd and 5th. Okay, now I'm going to play the root 5 and 7 in the left hand. dissonant there on the major 6 chord with added 7. Of course, that sounds great because it's just an added 7 with an already existing 7. Major 9. Sounding good. And the 13. And just go back to the root and the C major triad. Okay, that concludes part 1. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.